Hello, slow parenting families from across the globe. Thank you so very much for being part of our show. It's so nice to have you back. We did promise we'll be back here on YouTube and TikTok on the 26th of August. We are here, but not to start season 10 as promised, okay? We are delaying season 10 from starting for some technical reasons. We're not going to start season 10 of Slow Parenting Podcast live stream till the 9th of September, okay? But we have a very special edition today, a special episode of the Slow Parenting Podcast on something very, very important. Everything we do here is important, but remember I said very twice. So it's very, very important. So I'm bringing someone else to come talk about it, not me, okay? My talking here is going to be about putting that person on the spot, okay? About two beautiful events, if I must call them that, two beautiful programs that she designed to help women, our mothers, who have grown-up children, but, did I do well? Didn't I do well? You woke up 3 a.m., you are looking, okay, I need to sleep, but I can't sleep. What do I do? They are not calling me. I called, they didn't pick. Oh, they picked, but then it didn't go as I expected. These are just my own conjectures. Good. So, my guest, I'm going to be introducing her. I'm not going to put her, you're not going to see her yet, but so that when she can laugh her laughters into the program. It's a good thing to relate. It's also a good thing to have a solid background. As in, you have people that you can say, I know that person. This person knows me too. And they happen also to be doing remarkable things to impact on humanity, to help humanity, okay? I'm introducing my guest for this special episode because she's going to be talking about two special programs. One, a webinar, another one, a series of, it's not a series, it's a serial, training program, a serial for mothers who want to have some kind of closures to their relationship with their grown-up children. Not closures, okay? Some working relationships, some better working relationships, okay? You know, for us at the Universal Parenting program, ours is for everybody, bonding families, but this is still part of bonding, bonded family issues. But this, weighs a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm sure you guys didn't hear me when I was pulling her legs to say, you guys are not being fair. This wickedness should stop. But our mothers kind of feel this a little bit more if we really want to be sincere about this. The issue of disconnect with the children, disconnect of any type. Our mothers feel them, but the men could use macho to cover up. It's not that they're not feeling anything. So my guest today is Rita Edah. Rita, we come a long way, over 40 years, really. Rita was my course mate in a university program, and Rita ran away with the best results. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm going to put you in trouble. So because you're shiny, you can't hide it. Rita ran away with the best results in one of the most difficult programs on earth, language. Anyways, Rita has gone on to specialize in physiotherapy and counseling. She is currently a senior lecturer, okay? She can correct that when she comes up, if I didn't say it rightly, okay? At the University of East London. She practices hands-on counseling, especially for, the kind of program we are talking about here today. How could anyone have sat down to think about how do I help mothers who, thinking, where could I have gone wrong? How can I correct this? How can I forgive myself? Or how can I, flow? So, Rita, you're welcome. So now they can see your face while I continue with the introduction. You're welcome, Rita.
Thank you, Richie. Thank you.
All right. So Rita is here, and the bit I have deliberately left out a little bit is also that we have linked back again. Rita is graciously one of our facilitators at the Universal Parenting Institute's Engendering Family Bonding program. So you can see she's committed to, the issues of giving you peace. But she has stretched it a little bit further, even in your old age. So it's not about how to manage for now, even as they have all grown up, the nest is empty, as they will say, but then you're still having sleepless nights over them. So Rita is here to talk about that feeling and what you could do about it. Rita, you're welcome.
Thank you, Richie.
My first question is not going to be a nice one.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, because I think it's high time we men decide to form our own organizations and go on the war path for gender inclusion. Okay? Because Rita designed this program to say women. So men don't cry. Rita, please, can you tell us why you decided to focus on women?
Thank you, Richie. Now, men do cry. Yes. Men do cry, and women also cry. The tears are different. Yes. It's possible, and I did consider doing a parental group together, but I thought, might it be more beneficial to stick with mothers, at least start with mothers? Because yes, when the children grow up and the nest is empty and the pain, the pain is different. The loss is felt differently, right? Of course, men need support. I work with men as well. But the sense of identity, the loss of identity that a mother feels is kind of different from what the dad feels when the children leave home. So in order to be able to attend to those peculiar pains of the mothers, the sense of isolation a mother might feel, I thought, why don't we have a group for mothers? We can also have a group for fathers. We can also have...
We can, or we are going to. Please clear that up front so that the guys leave me alone. So we can, or we are going to have a group for fathers. Please clarify that at the very beginning before we continue.
We are going to have a group for fathers.
Please, guys, you heard it. Rita said we're going to have a
there
group.
You have it. We're going to have a group for fathers.
Thank you very much. So I'm relaxed now, so I can register. I can book my seat up front. Me for that one, I will book my seat.
Okay.
So Rita, now that we have cleared the issue, there's no discrimination, guys. So you get that? There's no discrimination. It's just strategy. Okay. So thank you. Now, Rita, can you talk to us first about the webinar? Okay. What is it all about? How is it going to go? Who is it for?
The webinar is for mothers of adult children. However,
when is it?
Fathers can join if they want. We're not going to throw them out, right? It's on the 11th of September at 3 p.m. London time. It's just 1 hour. It's just to focus on one thing, right? So there's all the worry, there's the angst, there's the, oh my goodness, my my relationship with my kid is not as how I wanted it to be. Where did I miss it? What could I do differently? Or they're living life in a way I wouldn't want them to. Oh my goodness, I'm so worried about them, and so on and so forth. So, what could we do to help with that? How can we manage our anxieties around our adult children?
All right.
So it's just an hour, to go in there, share some of these things, and just share an idea of what could help quieten the worries, and also give people an opportunity to share if they want to, and to ask questions if they want to, but they don't have to do anything.
Okay, they don't have to do anything. I like that. So I like participating and just not talk. I'll be there. So, anyways, now who is to be there and how do they get there? Where is it taking place?
It's taking place live on Zoom.
Okay.
And if you go find me, ritaedah.com, free workshop. Yes. So
sorry, guys, please just scroll. Let's have that link scrolled, ritaedah.com.
.com, yes, and you'll see free workshop. You click on that and it tells you how to register your place for the workshop.
For the workshop or the webinar?
The webinar is the workshop. It's online.
Okay, it's the one day, because I know there's another program and I want us to be able to make a different differentiation between both of them. Now for the webinar, I do you have other facilitators or other professionals that are going to be part of it aside of yourself?
No, it's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay.
Chatting,
I know there's gonna be a lot of questions from community members, so we're going to try to leave room, okay, for that to happen. So if I feel like I'm rushing you, I'm not rushing you. I just want you to get all the benefits that could accrue from having to be here today. So still on the webinar, okay. Guys, there's a flyer, you have it already, okay, it has a link. So if we could just have that, apart from the scrolling, if we could just have that displayed as a picture, okay, so people can either screenshot it or take note of it for the webinar first, not for the workshop. So now I want to attend. If I miss it, do I have a second chance?
Not on the 11th of September.
Okay.
So for the 11th of September, it's live in person. It's not going to be recorded. There's not going to be sharing of anything afterwards, because the value is in being present.
Okay.
Yes. However, there's going to be more. I'm going to offer more such webinars. So if for any reason you're not able to attend on the 11th, let me know. Add your name to my mailing list. And when I have the next date sorted, I will let you know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's clarified. So guys, there's a second life after the 11th of September. There's a second life, many second lives. So those
subsequent ones.
Those computer games, you say you are dead, but then you click on something, you are alive again. So there are many lives. All right. So we move on to the workshop, okay? Because that to me, it doesn't take away from the webinar. My understanding of it is that, oh, I have attended this webinar, there's something bigger I could attend to. Wow, the webinar was great. I got to get onto this workshop. Okay, that's me. That's how I get it. Now, so the workshop, tell us about the workshop. I know it's for about 6 months, right?
That's right, yeah.
Good. And it's a serial, not series. It's a serial.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So could you tell us about the workshop? Who is it for?
Mothers.
She didn't even think about it. She just hit us again. Guys,
This is for mothers. This is for mothers of adult children. That yours is coming. Yes.
Okay, guys, you had it again. Second time. Ours is coming. Man.
Yes, it's coming.
Yes, it's coming. Yes.
But for this one, for the it kicks off on the 9th of October.
Okay.
Friday, 9th of October. So it'll be 3 o'clock London time. And how I've done it is to space it out, right? We have like a couple of weeks in between, sometimes 3 weeks, and then we'll have a break over Christmas. The idea being that what we learn in the session, we can take into our real lives. It's not just a theoretic conversation. There will be psychoeducation, as we call it, right? And there'll be therapeutic holding, and there'll be coaching type questions. And there'll be the facilitation of the community, because one of the struggles that we can have is each person thinks they're suffering alone. Now, because of my work, I'm working with individuals, and I'm hearing everybody saying, "Oh, it's just me. Everybody's doing well." I'm like, really? Right? Really? So if we're all learning together, it can help break that isolation. One. And secondly, it can also offer opportunities for us to learn in real time, right? How to offer support where necessary, how to receive support if we want it. So we'll be learning skills in real time. We'll be learning theories as well, where relevant, and we'll have time to practice in between sessions. And if we run into difficulties, or shall I say, when we run into difficulties, we'll come back to session. And
not if.
With stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. So the idea is we do it over 6 months, so there's time for the learnings to embed, and then it can feel a part of us going forward.
Okay, who is this for in terms of participation? We know it's for women, with adult children. Yeah, we'll get that. Now, these women with adult children, some of whom might be listening now, some whom might get to know about the program, and having listened to you, I get the sense that it's this program is probably not a one-off thing. Okay?
No.
Good. So, like, how many participants are you expecting in the first cohort?
12 maximum.
Just 12?
Yeah.
Any special reason for that? I'm protesting on behalf of the people. 12? That's tough. 12? Any reason for the 12?
Yes, because I was going to say something, but I'll tell you that offline. It's a good enough number that it's not too big so that people don't feel lost, right? So people can feel present in the session, and it's not too small such that there's enough of a variety. Of course, there's similar issues, but there's also different issues. So it's a good enough size where we can share if we want to. We can be present and not feel lost. And there is space to get to know each other as well. So we're not like 100 where you only know 2 people. With 12 people and me, by the end of 6 months, who knows, you might make a few friends, right? So this isolation we're talking about, you can continue interacting afterwards because the group was small enough to develop real relationships over time.
Okay.
Hence 12.
Yeah. How did they get involved? How did they get to participate?
They go to my website, ritaedah.com.
Okay.
They see a thing that says for mothers.
Okay.
Fathers, yours is coming. This is for mothers.
Get that, guys. I hold on to it. It's just with my left hand so I don't wash it.
So you click on for mothers, and you'll get all the information, and you can just sign up there. And if you have any questions, because it's a commitment, right?
Okay.
Not just the financial commitment, there's the emotional commitment.
Oh, there's financial commitment. Okay, what would be that financial commitment? So that I begin to make my plans now. What to
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get to the financial commitment in a minute.
Okay.
But there's the emotional commitment and there's the time commitment.
Okay.
So sometimes when you're reading these things, you're like, oh my goodness, 6 months, am I going back to school? Or whatever. Yeah, it is the school of life, right? But if you have specific questions that you want clarified, reach out to me. We schedule a call. We talk about it. The financial commitment is £700 for the whole session.
For the 6 months.
For the 6 months, yes.
Okay.
So your commitment is £100 to sign up, and
Okay.
thereafter £100 a month.
Okay.
Or you could pay it all in one bulk if you want. But
okay, all right, that's fair enough. At least that means you know that of the program that is called PSS.
PSS.
PSS, yes, it's a very popular program, a universally popular program.
Okay.
It's called Pay Small Small.
Pay small small. Yes.
So
Yes,
you have a programmed PSS, option in the
Yes.
programming. But then
Right.
seriously now, we some of us, not everybody, would like, what do I do? What do I do? And we remain with what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Now you have a vent. You have a door, not window. This is not window at all. Because this window, you have to climb onto something before. No, this is
exactly.
Walk with your two left and right legs into the room. And then you actually look around because you are just 12. You look around and decide on which seat you want to sit. So, and then you will be recognized. You will be
You'll be seen.
It's not that you will not be valued if you are modern, but then you will be specially attended, not valued. Everybody has value, okay? So let's not misjive here. Everybody has value. You would be attended to in accordance to, I'm here. I want to ask, but if you sit and pay your £700 and you decide that you're only just going to be no, okay? This is giving you an opportunity to vent, to exhale. Yes, you inhale a lot of information, you will take in a lot of, but for it to be complete, for your experience to be complete, you need to exhale. It might be your explanation that will help that other woman there. And hers would also help you. Because you heard when Rita said earlier on, that hit me actually. I didn't exclaim when she said it. I'm like, okay. I work with individuals. And they go like, life is hardest on me. And Rita said, I go like, really, are you sure? Why is she saying, are you sure? Because 10 other individuals had their own issues are worse than your own on individual basis. But then she's saying that if you now come together, are willing to share your experiences, it's more like the story of the lizards. Where my mother comes from, they say all the lizards are lying prostrate. You don't know which one has stomachache because all of them have their stomach to the ground. So, yeah, it's that's life. That's life. We all have our issues. But then when you share in a confidential environment, in an environment where you know that your issues are within that group, which is the other reason for which I think the 12 idea is a fantastic one. When we say things within the group and say this stays in this room, it's easy to know who the amebo would be outside the 12 if the thing leaks outside. Okay, it's easier to trace. But then I don't think these are adults. I don't think that will come up But then there are human beings too, they're still human beings. Privacy is important, confidentiality is important. If your privacy is important to you, your confidentiality is important to you, then you should be able also to respect the privacy and confidentiality issues around other people. Okay, that's just it. So 12 people, 6 months. Where is it taking place?
Online, Zoom.
Okay, so it's important.
So wherever you are in the world, you can.
So it is not for people in the UK.
No, although we're going by UK time because that's the time I know.
No, time is important. Like this program, I live on the East Coast, New York, Montreal, Toronto is East Coast. So when I'm giving you time, I'm giving you the East Coast time. The only thing I use to balance that up is because of my links with West Africa, my links with Nigeria. So I will give you the East Coast time, then I'll give you West African
time.
Yeah. Okay, so it'll help you to pick your time for our programs. Okay, so it's important. Well, London time is global. Well, every time is global, but London time, even before we began to talk about East Coast or West African time and all of that, we call it Meridian, what?
GMT.
GMT. So that you use the GMT to check for where you are, long time ago.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the days. But so right now, it's virtual Zoom. To register, you go check out Rita Edah. I'm sorry, Rita, I need to be apologizing here. I saw it very late. I'm sure you've not seen it yourself. You've not noticed it. the flyer, my bosses spelled your name as Edah, E-D-E-H.
For real?
I didn't see it. Yeah. But then it's
it's tiny. It's tiny.
Yeah. But I've drawn the attention to that to correct it to make sure it doesn't get into some other materials. Okay, so it is Rita Edah, E-D-A-H, RITAEDAH.com. Okay, when you get into that that site, you'll find the material specific. There are so many things in there, okay, that you will find. I want to take you up on something, Rita.
But you need to go to For Mothers to be able to find the information.
Yeah, when you get in there, when you get into a shop, there's no need looking for salt in the section that is for shovels, no? They're all S. You'll be in trouble. You'll be in that shop for long if you don't look for hardware and then kitchen. Good. So yeah, so you get to a website, you go look for what, but it's okay. Rita says look for mothers. If you are going into that. I'm going to take you up on something, Rita. We already have quite a number of questions already here from community members. But we have time. But I'll take you up on something else. For the webinar, you said there's not going to be publishing or sharing of anything. Okay, good. I get that. Okay. Now, but even in getting to share stuff, you can also decide on what could be shared and what cannot be shared. Okay. Now, from the serial, the training, the workshop now. Let me just call them workshops now. Are you planning to make the experiences public in any way after?
Nope. Totally private, totally confidential.
But
we're not recording. We're not recording anything.
Okay, I get the recording bit, which the recording, because it's audiovisual, you see people as they are sharing and all of that. But when you are done with the entire sessions, okay, now to help others, yes, me, I'm always advocating for how to make.
I think I know where you're going with this. You're good.
The world a better place, help, because again, remember, You only talk to 12 people. Even if you want to have one that's only for 24 people in a year.
Yeah, I was thinking about twice a year. Okay, yeah, that's true.
24 people in a year. And how many are we on planet Earth? 9 billion now? Oh, is it
Really?
8?
I thought it
No,
was 7.
I think it's closer to 8 or even beyond 8 now. Okay, so now inside of that, the population that you're targeting, into hundreds of millions across the globe. Now, if you segregate that, a little bit more, the people who are like, whoa, I must be part of this program, it would take like 200 lifetimes for you to be able to cover them. But then you could cover, more, okay? This is my suggestion before we go into the questioning. So if you like, I'm throwing my own question first.
Yeah.
If you if you were to publish the serial, okay, in a documented book hard copy format and make available for those who were not able to. Remember again, there would also be those who would want to, but they can't afford it. That would be okay.
Yeah.
But then there's a difference between a £700 program and maybe a £10 book. Okay, it's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
You are providing a very, very worthwhile service here. Okay. One is exclusive, super exclusive, and we know the reasons for the exclusivity. You want quality products, to use the word products, at the end of each cohort, okay? But you can only have 2 cohorts in a year. In a 12-month period, you can only have 2 cohorts of 24 people. Now, to make your counseling, your programming available to others who would, not might, who would require it. In even a much more exclusive, because when you buy a book, it's only you that's going to read it now. So it's just a suggestion. I don't know.
It's a good suggestion.
Okay, thank you. So let's hit it. The first community member here. Hi guys on TikTok. Thank you so much for all the likes. Wow, thank you. We've already, 1.7K likes. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. All right, thank you so much. Sorry, I have not been welcoming you guys. I'm sorry. This is so intense. Okay, it's so intense. I'm not ignoring you guys on TikTok. Please forgive me. All right. So the first question we have here is the goal for mothers to stop worrying about their children or to develop a healthier relationship with the worry? That's it. Develop healthier relationship with worry.
Yes, that's the one. It's difficult for mothers that love their children to not worry about them. Yes, but understanding your worry, developing a healthy relationship with the worry, means you're not stressing out the child that you're worried about. And you're not stressing yourself and developing anxieties and things that interfere with your functioning in your day-to-day life. So yes, it will be learning to develop a healthy relationship with your worry.
Healthier relationship with the worry. So you live with your headache. That's interesting. That's heavy. Yeah. But I can relate. Okay, I can relate. Let's just say, for instance, your mom keeps calling you. How are you? How are they treating you? Who is it they? Both your children and the other person, the wife or the husband. How are you? How are they treating you? Mama, I'm okay. No, you're not sounding okay. The voice I'm hearing, this is not, if you are here, if I get to see you, maybe I would agree that, and then eventually maybe you drag yourself, maybe make a time, go on the trip and say, who, okay, nobody's going to visit anybody in the program, but then I'm saying, would that be the kind of relief to still live with the worry? Because the worry has not gone away. She's still going to
I'm
go.
thinking, as I'm hearing you give that example, where the mother is calling the child, the adult child, "Are you okay?" And the child like, "I'm okay, but you sound this, sound that." In some cases, if a mother keeps doing that, the child begins to dodge the call.
Wow.
Oh, she's coming again. Okay, and then they were just send a text and say, "Hi, mom," but she wants to have a conversation. You see what I mean? So if she doesn't learn to manage her worry, it's going to get in the way. And she's going to be stressing herself. And what she's wanting, she's unlikely going to get because she worries so much, I can't, I don't have the space right now to deal with a worrying mother. I've got things to do. I'm out with my friends or whatever is going on for the adult children. Okay. So the mother needs to find ways to manage her own worries. She needs to have her own community, even if it's to express her worry with somebody who understands, and learn to trust that her children are adult individuals who have their own lives. Okay. And to respect that.
Okay, well, the person who sent in this question, you're not going to get away with registering to attend the program. So the lecture is not going to start here. Okay. But Rita has given you some insight into some of the things that could happen, as you attend. So let's go to the next question, please. The next community member here says, so true about the pain being different in terms of how it affects mothers and fathers, but also how hard it can be for both.
Yes.
I can relate. Rita, this is just a comment, it's not a question.
It's a very insightful comment, because sometimes when the nest is empty, it can affect the couple. Because it affects mother and father differently, it could affect the relationship if they haven't learned to understand each other or to support each other, even though they are struggling with the same, our child has left home. So yes, it can be hard on parents.
Thank you for this comment, right? Yeah. Well, my guys didn't tell me who asked, so I won't mention your name. We actually don't mention names of community members who ask questions. Okay, the third one here says, if a mother takes away just one idea from this workshop about how she relates to her adult children, what would you want that idea to be? Rita, this is square your table, not me. Yeah, what would you want them
Well, hold on. I'm trying to understand the question. So if I want a mother to take one idea away from the workshop, what would the idea be?
What would you want a mother, for instance, to say, this is what I got from this workshop? Summed up in one idea.
Oh, how do I sum that? I got it.
It's going to be tough. It's tough because this is behavioral. It can't be one thing, but then if you were to just put in a bucket.
I think maybe I would like a mother to get a little bit of understanding of how she could see things from a different perspective that might help her manage her own worries.
Just help her?
Yes, because if the mother is okay, it's going to affect everyone around her.
Okay.
And if the mother's well-being is okay, then she's less snappy, right? So I'm focusing on the mother. If the mother is at peace, then,
presumably everybody else will be okay.
Everyone around, it's in everyone's benefit. Actually, it's in everyone's benefit for mothers to be okay. Because mothers give a lot, they serve a lot, and often sacrifice themselves and forget themselves. So when they are stressed and distressed, and people around them are saying, "Oh, you're this, that, or the other," they don't understand what she may have gone through to get to that point.
Okay.
So this idea is to focus on the mother's well-being Because the better a mother feels in herself, the more she's able to look after everyone around her.
All right. I will swallow what is coming out from inside of me.
No, you can say it's fine.
No. Let me keep it first. Let me keep it. If he rears his head again later, maybe I will.
Okay.
I will decide. Okay. The fourth person here says, can constantly checking in, asking questions, or offering financial help sometimes become another form of control?
Yes, of course.
Parental control, then that should be.
Yeah. And that control is to manage the mother's anxiety. You know, if I do this for you, then I can stop worrying about you.
Well, could this control also be like maybe it's the mother giving?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's okay. That's what I thought. I thought it was the mother giving to the adult child when they haven't asked for help.
What if it's the adult child giving to the mother with each call?
Is the mother calling to ask for financial help, or the child is?
No, it's not calling to. I don't understand this, that anybody is calling anybody, whether mother or.
Okay.
It's just that, okay, if I keep doing this, then I should be able to checkmate you. You should be able to be okay. I'm also doing that helicopter, thing, parenting.
It's not very clear, but if financial transactions are going on that both parties haven't discussed the terms and conditions,
wow,
then something is happening. Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
There are terms and conditions. If you see your child is if your child comes to you and says, I want some money, for example.
Okay.
Right. And you give them money, but you haven't clarified whether it's a gift or whether it's a loan. Then 2 months later, you're saying, oh, you keep asking me for money. You only call me when you want money. You only call me. Did you discuss the terms? Did you agree? Do you see what I mean? So these are adult human beings. You have a conversation around these things. Then there's clarity. If the child is asking for a gift and you are giving it as a loan in your mind, but you haven't said that, how will they know it's a loan and not a gift? And if it's a gift, then it's going to be a gift with no strings attached. You can't give a gift to somebody and say, use it to buy shoes, not a Pepsi Cola. That is not a gift, that's something else.
I think I would also swallow the next thing I want to say. Because that one will definitely start a third world war if I ask it. Okay, so let's keep it. You give your child money as a loan, right? Okay, I get that.
No, you discuss, because in your mind,
it. Okay, you discuss
in somebody's mind, it might be a loan.
Okay.
Right? They might not intend for the money to be paid back, but they might intend to have something back from the child that they haven't expressed. Yes? So if you said, I gave you money last month and you didn't come and visit me for 3 weeks, is that not a loan?
Look, okay. Guys, are you listening?
Terms and conditions.
There's no free gift. There's no free gift. When they give you that money, they were expecting something.
No, but there is free gifts.
Okay.
There can be free gifts.
Okay.
Yes. Where you give it without expecting anything in return. That is free gift.
How would the child know whether you're expecting something or not?
By talking about it. By communicating. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Mom,
communicating.
Mom, I want some money. How much? Okay. What is it for? Why do you have to ask me what it is? Because I'm asking you for money.
Thank you.
But then you say communicate. I'm asking you what it is for so that I will know whether it will be a loan or it will be a gift. But
okay,
then
so you can say that. You can say, okay, the reason I'm asking is so I can know where to place it. Right?
You don't have to ask me. You don't have to ask me. Now you are my mother. I'm talking.
Okay, so you don't. I don't have to ask you. Well, Richie, it's important for me to know the purpose of this money
because I came to ask you.
It will help me. It will help me decide what I can give to you and what I can.
I'm your son. You are deciding whether you want to help me or not. You get the gist. Those kind
Yes,
of arguments.
you're my son, and you're a grown man.
Yeah,
Yes,
but then
yeah.
if some.
Okay, Richie.
Okay.
As my son,
Mm.
if you were to go to the bank to borrow money,
But you are not the bank. Don't spoil this thing. Mommy,
this
don't
is a
spoil this thing. You are not a
this is
bank.
a financial arrangement. Okay, this is a
Mommy, because
financial.
I'm asking you for money, it's a financial arrangement now.
You don't have to ask me. You actually don't have to ask me.
Okay, don't worry. Some people have had this, they get the message now that your parents are not banking institutions. Did
Thank
you
you.
hear? Good. You get it. When
Because
he's asking,
even the bank will ask you the purpose of the loan.
but that's why the son is saying, but mommy, you are not a bank. But you heard, she's a bank. So when you're going to ask, be ready. If you're not ready to answer questions, go and manage your, I need money. Let's move on, please. Let's move on. Okay. The fifth contribution here said, what is the hardest lesson you think mothers may have to confront during these 6 months?
The hardest lesson for some might be their children are actually not theirs to control.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
adult, autonomous human beings.
Okay.
You cannot control your child. They're not yours to control. And you have to accept that. You have to accept your limitations.
You cannot control your child or your children, or you should not work at controlling them. Which
both. You cannot control them anyway. And trying to control them is you're just setting yourself up for stress.
Okay.
Ultimately, one autonomous human being cannot control another autonomous human being, even if they're your child.
Okay.
Because they are born with autonomy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that can be hard. Do you know why? Do you know why that can be hard for mothers? You know why that can be hard? This autonomous, yes, this is harder for mothers, I think. Do you know why? This autonomous human being we're talking about was part of the mother's body. Yes? This autonomous human being fed from the mother's body. Do you see what I mean? So for a long time,
but that opens another line of debate. So let's not.
No, for a long time, that symbiotic relationship felt like, this is a part of me. So for the mother to learn that actually you were a vessel. You were a vessel through which this child came into this world. And now they're grown. They are no longer a child. They are now an adult, according to whatever age adults are, right? You've got to learn that, and you've got to accept that.
Okay. Guys, you heard again that we didn't carry them. So that means that.
That's not what I said. I said it's different.
Fill in the blank spaces. I didn't say anything.
I said it's different. And that particular aspect of separation can be harder.
Okay.
Because of that.
No, I'm just, but it shouldn't be. Okay. That shouldn't be why. That's why I say it's another debate. That shouldn't be why, you were talking about more affinity and
not more affinity.
I didn't say you, not you.
Oh, okay.
Remember we run a parenting institution.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things that come up after all. When each party bring their own issues up, why should this child not? Why should it be that person? And I've had all sorts. So just like you.
Okay. So yes, but in answer to this specific question of what a mother might find hardest,
yeah,
I think that would be hard.
And again, till you get to the father's cohort, And then we can then ask you, what would the fathers find hardest?
Then I'll tell you that one.
You get it. So, guys, did you hear? So don't fight yet.
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the last question here is, what would you say to the mother who is terrified that if she stops managing everything, everything will fall apart? Wow. I know that feeling very well. I can relate. So go ahead.
I will be asking her, so what if everything falls apart?
That has an answer. You said you're asking, so what? You said, what would you say? That's it, what you say.
That's what I would say. So what if everything falls apart?
And she says, after 6 months here, I really didn't know you hated me that much. You think I should just go and die?
It's just a fear that everything might fall apart. So what is your greatest fear?
Falling apart.
What is your greatest fear? That when things fall apart, then what? What's going to happen?
I won't be relevant anymore. Nobody will bother about me.
Yes. So which is why a part of this program is to help mothers rediscover themselves.
Okay.
This loss of identity, this is my life is mother. If I'm not mothering, what am I? Who am I? It's part of what we're going to be working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that sits a little bit easier now. Makes you, So it's not if you feel everything fall apart. So what? So what?
Yeah, but that's going to the root of the fear.
No,
right?
It's okay. It's okay. No, but you've clarified it now to say if it fell apart, it's falling apart.
Because your response to that was that, then who am I if everything has fallen apart? And I needed that response to be able to go there. Do you see what I mean? I need us to face what is it we're scared of.
You should remember I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
You'll be playing the advocate. I hope the devil is paying you for being his advocate.
No.
Because advocacy is not...
The devil's payment is not welcome. So, so the point here is you need to pay attention to yourself. For me, I have not attended the program. I have listened to Rita just like the rest of you. Is when it's not that you should stop caring about your children.
No.
Okay? Is that you should actively invest in yourself. As you're investing in your children, you should actively learn to disengage in installments as they grow up. You should actively learn to conclude, believe, practice by getting them involved in getting problems solved by themselves, that they would be able to take care of stuff. That is why we keep saying at Universal Parenting Institute that the best gift you could give your children is knowledge and information, okay, and skills with which to take informed decisions when you are not there. When you would have done those at the proper times you are supposed to have done those things, you have greater peace. Because if you call, you're just calling, it's normal to call your children. Yeah. And they will tell you, Mom, Dad, we know you are okay. Why would they know you are okay? You brought them up well. You taught them to stand on their own. But then, I'm going to share this. I'm sorry, but I'm going to share this. I'm not naming names, okay? I've been counseling an individual, it's not a family, that one of the parents, okay, it's also not to make it particular, one of the parents had been staying with the family. But in order to get that parent to be relaxed when he gets back home, he started going to fix the home. Even the mother is in their place, okay? But he goes to the home, fix. And the mother had become so used to staying, and going back was like not an issue. became comfortable with. But within her is struggling. Personal things, local issues, and all of that. Let your mother go home. Yeah, she'll be okay. Now, to tell you that this anxiety is not only about mothers too, in both ways sometimes.
Yeah.
When this client eventually decided, look, mother, she cooked. The place your mother is going, there's a kitchen. She can cook. you get it. She cooked and packaged and they sent me a video as the mother arrived at home. And the mother was looking around, the whole place looked strange. This was her home. This was we left to go and visit. So these things can also be stretched, if you like, to certain kinds of extreme that could become a little bit challenging for everybody. Leave, let your parents leave. Leave, let your children leave. Plan that detachment up front. Plan it. Detachment don't mean they become strangers or you become, stranger. I am not the counselor or the therapist in this situation, but because again, we face such challenges with clients from time to time, I see this as a very, very useful. And I agree. Everything I said about women must, well, of course, I have to root for the men. I agree that this challenge, mothers actually need to address it more. I agree. Men can use a whole lot of things. A man can leave home or could leave home and end up in a pub. And it's with the boys. And everything is forgotten while he's there. How many mothers are free to do that? How many mothers are free to do that? And well, especially in the African context, please, okay? Yeah. You leave your home, you dress up, you enter a pub and order a drink. First of all, everybody who sees you there has a different impression of why you are there. But nobody has any kind of untoward impression about a man walking into a pub, even if it's in an environment where nobody knows him. Okay? Don't say it's a man's world. No, that's not true. It's a, yeah, I mean, in that sense, it's not about being a man's world.
I wasn't going to say it's a men's world.
No, you,
I was
not
thinking,
you.
no, I know, but since we're talking about men's world or not, I was thinking male privilege is a thing, right?
Okay, you see, another thing, privilege now, not world. Okay, so I think we need to end this program before it drives us into, into something else that, But then the point here is there are so many things that men could get away with in terms of relationship issues, even with the children, that our mothers have to think differently, behave differently. Society expects them to. Even they themselves expect themselves to. So you expect yourself to prepare yourself for it. That's what I see in this program. But then this program now is what? It's your second chance. You didn't do it, maybe. You didn't quite get it done, as it should have been done, but then you have a chance to learn how to cope with the current situation that you're in. So go to ritaedah.com and look for women.
For mothers.
Oh, sorry, for mothers. Thank you. And book your seat. Is there a payment for the webinar?
No, the webinar is free.
Okay, so please go book for the webinar and then make up your mind from the webinar. So guys, I am so grateful that you all stayed, okay, with us, shared with us your questions, your comments. I thank you for doing that. And I thank all of you for, wow, taking the live to 3.9K. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And TikTok kept sending me messages. Your life is heating up. Your life is heating up. I thought my phone was heating up. It's alive, okay? My phone is safe. Thank you very much. Thank you guys on YouTube. Thank you for being here, being part of our live stream and podcast for today. Like we said, it's a very special episode, a special edition. We are back, okay, on the 9th of September, okay, for season 10. Expected to be as interesting as we are promised it should be. Before we let Rita go, I have one last question for her. Okay. Season 10 for the Slow Parenting podcast and live stream is going to be featuring families who have played our Top Point Family Life Education card game. They would have played at home. They're just coming on the program to come share experiences. You've seen the card game. You've seen the activity book. Do you have anything to share with us about maybe what interests you or what doesn't interest you in the game?
I must confess, I didn't really have a chance to look at the game closely.
Okay.
However, I would say it's important to find ways to play together and to communicate through play. So communication isn't always, let's sit down and have a talk. We interact, we get to know each other, we have a good relationship going while playing. So, yeah.
Thank you so very much. And that's exactly what the card game was designed to do. First of all, bring families together to play. So with that, I say thank you all for being here with us. We'll be back on the 9th of September with season 10 of the Slow Parenting podcast and live stream, sharing experiences of families who have played the Top Point Family Life Education card game. Rita, thank you so very much for sharing this wonderful vision, this wonderful program idea with us, and giving us the opportunity to invite our community members to cash in, okay, on being part of the program. Thank you. We look forward to talking some more about this offline. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, everyone. See you 9th of September. Bye-bye, guys.